priest said, look, fellas, I'm not going to pressure you into anything, okay? But I want to show you what the spirits can do for a devoted servant. We went downstairs, not through the staircase that I thought for the worship room of the gods, but at the other end of the building. Went downstairs, and a number of times I'd gone there to the men's room, and I heard these typewriters clicking like the dickens. Man, it's going. I said, why do we have a lot of people typing in there, in that room? Well, we went there that evening, and he knocked, and the man says, come on in. And there was all those typewriters moving along by themselves, typing at the speed that I'd never seen before. And not only that, the high priest says, I want to show you something clever. So he says, follow me. So we went around the table. There was like 2 long tables, and they had about 10 typewriters. And he says, now notice that the typewriter types to the right, then doesn't go back. It types back to the left. Isn't that something? I had never heard of things like that before.
After it's been recorded, it's taken in. On the full moon, it's taken in to a temple room about the size of this auditorium that is in every one of the major music companies, behind locked doors up in the executive office. And it's placed on an altar setting in the north of the room, and a pentagram engraved in the floor. And 13 hand-chosen witches and wizards and a coven come in and conjure a principality or a power up, usually Regia or something like that, and order him to tell the demons under him to follow every record and every tape coming off of that master, and count how many demons at least are there. If that's too hard for you to believe, I'm sorry. That's why it
is. We're talking on Stairway to Heaven right around 30 words. Okay? And we're not only talking about that, we're talking about a song that wasn't engineered to be heard backwards, but came right from the spirit world automatically. Okay? And then we're talking about, if you wanted to make lyrics backwards on a song, you're going to mess up that song forward pretty bad, right? Well, Stairway to Heaven is the most popular song in rock and roll. So this destroys any kind of argument that comes against it. And what destroys it more is the lyric forward often has everything to do with the lyric backwards. And to take it even further, you can hear a lot of these same things on live albums backwards. Because it's the demonic spirits using these human beings. Do you understand that? So let's listen to it. Remember, first of all, that they were invoking Satan, that they've got it from Satan, and listen to what you hear backwards. Backwards it says, "'Cause I live with Satan." Listen carefully. Raise your hands if you heard that. Quite clear, quite obvious. Let's listen on. Backwards it says, "The Lord turned me off." Raise your hands if you heard that. Backwards it says, "There's no escaping it." Raise your hands if you heard that. Okay, it's quite obvious and it's quite clear. But listen backwards again, and I'm not going to say anything, and just listen, and I'm going to ask you to raise your hand if you heard something before I even say anything. Raise your hands if you heard anything.
Bitch better have my money. Pay me what you want me. Don't act like you forgot. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money. You know, mom, bad too. You know, it's that way, man. You know, mom, baby, too. You know, mom, baby, give me love I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. If a vanished and the thoughts, yes, a vanished and the thoughts. Heaven, and the thoughts seem big good, so you're fit on.
I just wanna be like that. Bad girls underneath like that. You know how I'm feeling inside. All girls wanna be like that. Bad girls underneath the like that. You know how I'm feeling inside, baby. It's my honey. It's my honey. That got leaning, I got.
The sky falls when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. At sky fall.
I knew it. I should know you and it must. minute. 시안에 떠오르니까 왜 시야는 왜 소위 쉬니